Welcome members to another weekly market update after the market closed on 14th of September 2018. Every week I explain what I'm doing here, but I still get some strange emails of expecting this to be okay. Well, what do I do then? What we're doing here is we're looking at, the stock market, the underlying trend up or down, short term, long term. You need to align your trades with the short term. You need to align your entire life with the long-term trend. Remember 2008? Would you have liked to have known in December 2007 about the financial crisis in 2008? Yes, good. Well, that's what we're doing here. Every week, as we go through time, I'm presenting you with trying to, give you those early warning signs to both make money from the market and make sure that you don't lose it again. Okay, so what do I do here, Jim, every week? Before I've got I'm 75 years old now and I need to make some money before I pop my clogs. Okay, so you can just sort of see the sort of thing I have to deal with every now and again, which is why, apologies to those people. I have to repeat myself every week about what it is I'm doing here and why. Okay, so that said, here is the S&P 500 long term. So we can see that, this is a bull market, and it became a bull market when I said it became a bull market back in November 2016. So how can you make some money from this? Well, if you'd have been listening to me back in 2016 in November, you'd have got in there. And if you'd have been using the leverage system that I explained about, you would by now be sitting on a lot of money just by buying stocks alone. When do we get out, though? That's what we're waiting to see, and it has not said to do so just yet. Here we see that, as I explained a few weeks ago, a new high was just a matter of weeks away, and there it is. We're getting out to a couple of new highs now. Looking aggressive and toppy again, and it seems to be symptomatic of how this market's going to roll. It's got a head of steam on it, and rightly or wrongly, what's behind it, and I will say wrongly because the whole thing is fueled by companies buying their own stocks with borrowed money, and using that money to buy their own stocks, acquire other. There's no real value being created. This whole thing is self-perpetuating, but we don't get in the way of that. But there's a misalignment there. But they've been saying that for months and months and missed out on a lot of profit. So we go with the trend, and the trend right now is a bull market. Short term, what should we do with aligning our trends to make sure we are only buying in an uptrend and selling in a downtrend? Well, as I've been saying, there's no question about it. We almost kind of look at with a little uptrend within an uptrend here. You can see it right there, and that's what I've been commentating on. All the way through the lows down here, I was explaining that once it got out of that, there would be an uptrend, and I've been having some good stock picks. As a result, if you're one of my 99 Club members, and you're able to look over my shoulder and make individual trades, and we've been sitting on some tremendous gains. It wouldn't have taken much capital to have made tens and tens of thousands of pounds. And the next seminar, or the next invitation to become a 99 Club member is this year. There's going to be on December the 15th and 16th at Heathrow. Invitations going out shortly, but you can always email me or contact us in the meantime to reserve a place, because there are only going to be 40 seats for this one. So short term, this is healthy. It's on healthy volume. Again, I will say what I said last week, cautiously optimistic. There's no way you can call this a downtrend for the short term. But let's watch what happens. I think if it can stay above, again, once this level here, about 28.70, that would be bullish if it can hold out for the week, and but before below that, then we'll have to see what comes next. Hard to say anything other than cautiously optimistic right now. Another correction would be healthy sometime soon, so let's watch out for that. So I will speak to you next time.